All right, all right. So we had a conversation with you earlier, and you were telling us about, you know, the kind of the degenerative pain issues that you got going on, right? And tell us a little bit more about that.
I mean, I need a knee replacement. I have spinal stenosis in 2 places in my neck and my lower back, and degenerative disc disease, degenerative bones like in my thumb.
Wow, wow.
A lot. I'm just a mess.
So they're just popping up all over the place
Yeah,
now.
yep.
The pain
Well, and
issues.
you know, it all started after COVID.
Ah.
I have long-term.
Oh, you have the long COVID
I have the long
symptoms?
COVID symptoms, and that's when I was diagnosed with a spinal stenosis, and my joint. It didn't affect me like it did everybody else in the lungs. It affected 100% of my joints. Every single joint I have, and now I have major issues with my joints.
That's crazy. So if you were to point out which one is the worst pain that you got right now, which one would it be? Where would it be?
Probably my thumb.
Your thumb is the worst right now?
Yeah, because I use it. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
I'm walking on my knee, but I think I live with the chronic pain, so it's just
Right.
always there. But I think because I have to use my thumb all the time, even
Right,
though
right.
I'm walking all the time too,
Right.
but I'm kind of used to that pain.
Right.
But even if I shake my hand, my thumb will, the joint will dislocate.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow. Okay.
I think that is what really bothers me most.
Do you do anything for it? Any of your pains? Do you do
No.
anything for it? You don't do anything for it? No physical therapy? No chiropractor? No
drugs?
no medicine?
No nothing?
No painkillers?
No, I
Nothing, huh?
don't believe in the over-the-counter medications, and I don't believe in pain. I don't do pain medications.
All right. So your thumb, how would you rate that pain? 0 being no pain, 10 being hell.
5.
5?
Right
So it's
now,
right
at
in the
this
middle.
very
You know,
moment,
right
yeah.
there. Does it get higher than that?
Oh yeah.
It gets.
Yeah.
How often does it get higher than that?
Depends on what I'm doing. Like I dropped 10 plates the other day, big plates, because I was just moving them, and my thumb dislocated.
Oh, wow.
So when it does that, that's when it's excruciating.
Okay. So you're at about a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink recently?
Water.
Like alcohol?
No, water.
Oh. Yeah.
Gotcha. No, I'm just kidding.
She said alcohol.
Not at work.
I'm at work. Okay.
So is that one of the main things? You gotta drink lots of water.
Yeah.
Stay
You know,
hydrated.
the
That's all I
energy.
do.
Hydration helps.
Yeah.
Because the energy flows better in your body when you're hydrated properly. Not only with water, but you got to have the right minerals in there too. You know, so the magnesiums and all that other stuff. You know, all the electrolytes that you got to have, right?
You know, the pain that I have right here in my neck is, probably causes my headaches. I do get headaches more, so I would say that my neck is probably more than my thumb.
Really?
bothering me.
How would you rate that? How would you rate the neck pain?
I have a really bad headache too, so I would say that that's probably bigger.
All right, here we go.
You have one right now?
This ought to be fun right here. This is gonna be fun right here. Okay. So we're gonna patch the head. Same patches.
Yep.
Same patches, right? You can in fact replace the light ice wave with energy enhancer whenever you're patching the head, right? You can do that. Okay. I tend not to do it. I kind of just stick with the 3 patches that I use all the time, right? And so we're gonna stick with these and see. Let's see what happens, right? So tell me if you had to pinpoint where the pain is on. So it's back here,
yeah,
but you got a headache too.
Right.
Right.
But I'm guessing it's because it's stemming from here.
Okay.
So it's my 2, 3. It's my 3, 4, and 5.
Right there.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. Right there. Okay. All right. So let's see how this works. We're going with the Eon right there at the point of pain. Okay. All right. Let's give this a second. Let's see what happens. Just by itself. Let's see if anything loosens up here.
Do you feel it?
Oh yeah. You'll feel like if you sometimes when you have pain, right? Everything tightens up because you got inflammation in that area, right? And so when you start loosening up that inflammation, right, you'll start having better movement. You'll have better more range of motion and stuff. So it kind of helps in that area. Not only does it help to reduce pain, but it helps to reduce.
It can feel tingly.
It
can
like
feel
cooling,
warm.
It's
it
like
can,
a cooling, tingling sensation that's going. I can feel it going up my spine, like up into the base of my skull.
Right.
That's crazy.
Do you feel any different other than the sensations? Do you, like, is the pain lessened at all? Is the mobility, it has, the pain is lessened? Okay, so how about your head? The pain in your head?
She looks like her shoulders are relaxed.
Yeah, that's where it was,
All right.
yeah, it's like,
So here's what I'm gonna do now, right? I'm gonna start at the base. I'm gonna start on her neck right now, and I'm gonna start somewhere right around her trap muscle, right? So I'm gonna go on either side. We're gonna go on either side here. So in a sense, we triangulated her neck. That's essentially what we've done here, right? So let's see what happens here. You just go on and move your head around, and you tell me if you feel any different.
yeah,
Better, worse?
no, it's definitely.
It's better?
Yeah,
How would you rate that pain now?
in my neck, it's gone.
Your neck is
Yeah,
gone?
and the pain in my neck is gone, and I can feel the headache subsiding. Because it was really right here.
Yeah.
Right.
And I literally can feel the coolness going up my neck, and it's subsiding. And like she said, my shoulders already feel way looser.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. You're like, wow.
Like, wow.
Did you expect this?
No,
Tell me what you were expecting.
you know, it's a gimmick.
I know.
It's a you know, you see like Benny Hinn or back in
Put
the
your
day,
hands on
Tammy
your
Faye
airport.
Baker, you know, that they hype all this kind of stuff up, you
Right,
know,
right.
and it's insurances don't believe in it, but that's because insurance companies are gonna lose lots of money on the pain medications and whatever, surgeries,
Right.
you know,
right,
so
Right.
that is insane. Yeah. I haven't been able to turn my neck like that forever. Like that far, really, without it.
So drinks are in the
really
house?
hurting.
Yeah.
Water all the way around. That is
You know-
insane.
And that's just with Eon.
The Eon and ice wave at the base of the neck around the trap muscle, and then we put the Eon. So we kind of like triangulated her neck.
Even, but
Right.
even my, I can feel it going all the way down, even my lower back.
Just feeling that,
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
like I can turn all the way around and it's not hurting me here or here.
yeah. Wait till you put one on your knee.
Wow. That's
This reaction is the reason why we do this, right? Because you heard what she said, right? That's one of those gimmick things, right? That's what everybody's thinking. Don't think for a minute just because you got intellectual information for somebody, right, that they're gonna pay attention to that. They're not. Trust me, they're gonna run, right? Soon as you mention the patches, they're gonna run. That's what they do. But if we can get them good enough to sit down and actually try it for free, and they feel it, everything changes. Because now you're more willing to look at the information. Now you're willing to learn now, right? How is this doing that? Because that's the first question that popped up in my head, right? How is it doing that? Well, the answer comes in videos. Watch the videos, right? Listen to David Schmidt explain his technology to you. Now you're gonna listen to it.
so it uses our own stem cell.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. These don't. The patches that we use tonight are not, that's not how they work.
Uh-huh.
But we do have a patch that actually activates
So
it.
what makes this work? Like
Okay, so the way this technology works is simple as this, right? So the way these patches are designed, they reflect your body's infrared light. So if I wore night vision goggles and I looked at you, right, you would light up. You would light up,
Yeah.
right? Because we're all energy, right?
Right.
So what these things are doing is reflecting your infrared light, your low-level infrared light that your body's putting out, and it's reflecting that light. Every patch is different, right, in terms of what it reflects, how it reflects it, etc., right? But it's reflecting that light back to your body in a certain frequency.
So if you weren't truly in pain, it wouldn't do anything for you, right? Or would it?
No, it
It still would. It just
We all have
You wouldn't
stress.
feel it.
We all have inflammation in the body.
It doesn't
It would-
necessarily have to be pain.
pain,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be pain.
Stress, like
Right.
this job in itself is
stress.
and I go home with stress headaches,
Yeah.
and
That's what that
it's
is.
And could be a lot
Yeah,
of it the
yeah.
neck tension.
Yeah.
Would come in.
Yeah.
It makes you also
Yeah.
put you in a better
Would
mood.
relieve that stress.
I
You
didn't
mood.
want to say that, but already I'm
That's why we wear it
feeling
behind our ear.
behind your ear, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a
See.
automatic, like, calm down.
Pressure point, kind of
Anxiety
like where they
point.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
When you,
I just told,
is it similar to acupuncture?
yeah,
No,
it uses
is.
acupressure
Acupressure
points,
points.
because it uses the meridians to go down to, so that's why you feel it, the release on the lower back.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's
It's
a
because
cooling
meridian that's running
sensation.
down
That's yes.
Your back is
Well, and that's all energy.
carrying the light down to your back area. And the pain is only, what it is you can look, it's English pain or what, Western or
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Eastern.
so it's just blocked energy.